Times like these, I find myself, very reflective of the things that's going on around me, reflective of the things that's going on inside of me, reflective of, time, reflective of space, connection, people, myself, this journey we call life, this path we all have to take, this direction. It's times like these, where I find myself wow, reflective of, how things are, reflective of the world that exists around us, reflective of, our light, our inner light. And on our journey, sometimes people are dark. On our journey, sometimes people are light. Sometimes people dim their light, dull their light to try to fit in. Others of us, we exude our light, I guess, to overcompensate. In any event, I find myself thinking of just the nature of what's the next place, next step on my particular journey, direction, looking towards the past, seeing what occurred, what transpired, learning from those things, and then ultimately pushing towards something better. So that's what I reflect on when I think of times like just recently, when I'm gonna talk on it a little bit deeper. Just recently, we lost an iconic hip-hop, superstar named, DMX, Dark Man X, Earl Simmons. A lot of us, we know him because, in my case, I grew up with him. I grew up around him. I grew up, listening to his music, And like I said, with the notion of reflection, it's we think back, we're taken to places when we think of certain songs, and it allows us to always to connect to certain people who in certain cases we felt as though we've lost. But did we? Or are they just a stronger force inside of us to use that energy? When I reflect on DMX, Dark Man X, I think of go figure, Dark Knight, Dark Man. But like I said, light, darkness, and light. That's what we're playing with here. That's what we're working with here. How does one exude their inner light? Or he decided to, build a persona around himself, DMX, a Dark Man X, but his light was the complete opposite of what the premise of who he, showed himself to be, his archetype, his imagery for his character, even the imagery in a lot of his films. Not only was he a hip-hop artist, but he did a lot of production, a lot of acting. So with the notion and consideration of, to said loved ones lost, from my family to your family to celebrities to wealthy, I try to find connections where things are identifiable that connect in a non-linear way and in a very amorphous sort of way, but still connect nonetheless, because life is an interwoven tapestry of all of our sentient energies amalgamated simultaneously, all of our energies connecting, flowing around, bouncing off each other, connecting all of us together in one way or another, even if we don't see how we connect. All right, those connections are like a invisible thread that connect us all. So with the consideration of the ancestors and the ancestral realms and the newly inducted individuals to the ancestral realm and the ones who have already long since transpired, we're going to take a sip of libations. We're going to pour out something for the dead homies. Figured we're going to pour out something for the dead homies, you know what I mean? But nah, just not on some serious shit. We're going to pour out something for those loved ones that we have loved and who have lost, who are beloved and who are no longer with us. You know what I mean? So partake it, you know what I mean? Partake it with the men, partake it with M.Aura, partake it with, one another. It's let this be a collective thing where we all partake in pouring out libations for each other or pouring out something for the dead homies, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's their energy that keeps us persevering in this round. And that's something that we should never forget. That's something I always try to keep in mind with myself. It's the energy of those who come before me. It's the energy of those who existed prior to me. It's the energy of those who are still pushing me and giving me information and understanding in my spirit and in my heart and mind, telling me that, yo, you do this shit. You do whatever the fuck you put your mind to. So like I said, we're gonna pour out a little bit of libations for loved ones, for dead homies, you understand? Ashe.
Pour out some libations for the dead loved ones. Namaste, Ashe.